morning. Welcome to Table Talk. We are happy to have you with us this morning. I am Sandy from Pine Needles in Gardner Village in West Jordan, Utah. And with me is my friend Shannon. Good morning.
Good morning.
And we are happy to have you back.
Thank you.
But it was nice to have Diane last week and have, people to get to see Diane.
I love Diane.
Yeah.
Because she's been a customer long before she started. I think when the day she came in was kind of her first day, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. So I've always liked her. She's a person that could come into the store. I could just talk to her forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's so nice.
But apparently I can't because Table Talk was short.
I was just telling them that my parents watched Table Talk on Sunday evening. So I went by, because I went to the farmer's market with my dad and bought
Did you get peaches?
Well, I got peaches, and I did one batch of peach freezer jam, but we bought some Honeycrisp apples. We were going to get just a smaller box, because we usually just share. My dad says, let's get the big box, and you can make pie. I said, well, I've never made pie with Honeycrisp apples before, but I guess I'll try. So I made 3 apple pies yesterday and took half of one over to my parents, and they said, we just watched Table Talk. And I said, oh, well, that was nice of you. And they said, well, yeah, we have to support Pine Needles. And then my dad said, it was a lot shorter without you on it. It's like, thank you, Dad. Thanks a lot. So apparently he thinks I'm chatty. I'm like, I think Sandy wants me to be chatty.
I do. I like your chat.
Anyway, but then I took just a piece of pie over to Jason's mom. We didn't tell her we were coming. Jason knocks on her door, and we hear, she usually says coming or something. Mm-hmm. And then we just hear crash. And she'd fallen. We couldn't get in. The door, is locked. Jason, in a crisis, this is Jason. I'm like, I don't know, So I said, call down to the, see if you can call down to the desk, and so they can get a key and let us in. So he's trying to find the number, and I'm like, I will walk to the desk.
Faster than
you text me if you get a hold of the number. But she was lucid enough that she has a emergency, necklace, and she pushed the button. So they were on their way up. I met the girl on her way up. So we got in, and I call Erica, and I'm like, because the lady told me, she says, when they fall, we generally call the paramedics. Right. And she says, but since the family's here, then we leave it up to you. So I called Erica, and I'm like, what should we do? And she's like, I don't know. I know little people. Yeah. I said, well, Grandma's 5'3". She's little. And then Jason's mom, she got a really big bump on the back of her head, and then she was kind of dizzy, and Erica's like, it would just be better if you just went to the ED. So we spent the night at the emergency department. So yeah. But I mean, she was fine. Okay? She's fine. I called her on my way here, and she said she has a bruise on her leg, which I'm not surprised. Yeah. You take this woman into any medical facility though, and they are all just like the lady checking her in. She's like, I can't find you in the computer. And she's like, oh wait, I put that she was born in 2027, not 1927. Because people can't believe how old she is. Yeah. So anyway, so it was good. But I was sorry for your fall though. Because I was talking to Kathy on the phone while I was gone, and she's like, yeah, Sandy fell down the stairs.
I said, I didn't break a hip. That's good.
Yeah. Like you weren't. Although I went to Swiss Days.
Yes. When you got back. Yeah.
Yes. So Swiss Days is in Midway, Utah.
Big thing.
Huge thing. And it's amazing. And I mean, trying to find parking and stuff, it's just crowded. It's busy.
Because it's a small town.
It's a small town. But something that we've always done. And so we went into Swiss Days, and the girls were looking at something, and I had Nova, Erica's service dog, because it gets to be a lot of people, and she wanted to go into a booth, and this woman comes over to me, and she's like, Shannon, hi. And Erica's like, you could tell, Mom, your mind was like going, like, who is this? And I was trying to think, okay, what would she look like if she didn't have gray hair? Like who? And she finally is like, I know you. And I'm like, oh. And she's like, oh, you don't know me. She says, I'm Bonnie. I watch Table Talk.
Oh.
So shout out to Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie.
Thanks for saying hi. I mean, I love it. So we chatted for a few minutes, and she said, where was Table Talk this week? And I said, I'm so sorry, Sandy kind of had a fall. And It didn't happen.
Yep.
And Erica was standing there. She's like, "Oh, you must be the daughter from New Mexico." And Erica went, "Yeah, I am." She's a little bit of an introvert. But thanks for stopping and saying hi, Bonnie. That was
nice.
really cute. So.
I had a lady in the other day, and I was down here doing something. Well, our fabric rack fell off the wall that held that cross-stitch fabric.
Yeah.
So I was down here redoing display and in my own little world there, and a lady said to me, "I finally meet you," and I was like, "Hi," and she's like, "I watch you on table talk."
Yeah.
Or I just see you in front of the camera or something like that. Anyway,
Yeah.
And if you got our newsletter, it's going out today.
Right.
When you get our newsletter, if you want to know what Kathy looks like, she's in one of the pictures in my newsletter.
Oh, she is.
Because I put a picture of
she's rolling her eyes.
Although she looks a little different because her hair's longer now, but a picture of us from Gardner Quilts. My sisters and my mom all at Gardner Quilts. So.
Yeah, because that happens. This starts this week.
Yep, starts this week.
So then the store will be crazy later this week.
Yeah, this morning I was in early kind of freshening up some displays and stuff because it'll
get busy.
Getting busy with some of the guests coming from
But we really do like it when people say hi.
Oh, we do. Yeah. It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can chat with anybody, so it's not a problem.
Oh, yes, you can.
I can. Kathy's laughing.
She's not as much of an introvert as me.
I'm not. I'm introverted in some ways, but that stuff like that, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's fun. It's fun to have.
We had a great time at Swiss Days. So if you ever want to just have a nice long vacation, you should come to Swiss Days, stay for Gardner Quilts, spend a few weeks going through all of the quilt stores we have here. But anyway.
Midway's a beautiful place.
It is really, really pretty.
Last week, Pat called me. She's like, "Sandy, did I give you these cross-stitch projects?" And I'm like, "No." She's like, "I didn't send them in." I'm like, No. She's like, "Well, I had them in a bag to come in and I can't find them." Oh. And she's like, "Are you sure?" And I said, "No, I've got this, this thing." And so she says, "Okay, well, I'll need you to send me some more fabric. I'll just have to redo them." And then I guess just after I'd gone home that night, she called and said, "Never mind, I found it."
She found it.
So I'm showing what Pat got done. So these are from Hands-On Design, and we've shown the pattern before, Gathered Pumpkins.
Right.
So we've not had this for very long, but Pat finished the projects.
They're so cute.
It's upside down, I think, the birds.
Oh, yes, it is. Sorry.
They are so cute.
They're really
Love
cute.
them.
Just sweet.
Yeah. And we have the little paddles, I think they call them.
Oh, and they come in threes.
They come in threes, so you get all 3 paddles.
Yep.
So we'll be finishing them like they did on the pattern.
Are you going to paint them black?
Yeah. So I've got another set that Kathy did up there that I've got to finish as well. Another set of 3. So, and then it has a little companion piece that is nice because it fits in a standard 4x6 frame.
That's very
I love
nice.
that because it doesn't take time to have a frame.
Right.
We've got that one, and that one's really cute. So I'm going to be finishing those up. So thank you, Pat. I'm so glad you found them. You didn't have to stitch them again. That's something I would do.
Well, we lost something last week when we were working on Bowl Club, and we were tearing everything apart trying to find it. And
It was the samples.
Oh, it was the samples because you were trying to put the samples together.
Sew them together, and I'm like,
you couldn't.
I had them here that morning,
yeah.
And there was one little piece of paper on my desk that I didn't look underneath.
Yeah.
But we found them. So.
Yeah.
But I was like, seriously.
And it's not the time to lose it when we've got all the
supplies all over the place
everywhere.
And,
we
it was
were
like,
looking everywhere.
My gosh, where could it be?
Yeah.
So last night I finished. So I'd done a bunch of Lori's little
her granny
squares, but I hadn't done anything with them, and it's going to be a while before I get enough done to really do anything with them.
Yeah.
But because I think I've got like 4 of each color, as far as like the outside color. So I decided to do a little bunting.
That's cute.
To hang.
Really cute.
So that'll be hanging over by our collection of chunky threads. So
it's very cute. And granny squares are just a thing right now.
They're so fun to do.
They're just so popular.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I bought, I think I talked about it before. I bought some tennis shoes that have granny squares on the shoes.
Cute.
That will be a gift for Erica this Christmas.
Oh, don't watch this, Erica.
She watches some of them, but not all of them. So.
She's a little busy caring for the babies.
She's a little busy trying to find somewhere to live.
Oh, that's true.
So yes, I will be
She
leaving
found
to
a
go.
little house, which she's not buying, but I said, I want to
You
move
want the
to New
house.
Mexico and buy this little house because it is so cute.
It is so cute.
And the price was right.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cute.
It's cute little Victorian.
It's like, what was it? When was it built? Like early
1920
something like that.
Yeah.
It's just so cute. I love it. But
It's really cute. But it has
I
no
can't-
kitchen.
no, it didn't. Like the kitchen is like,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a kitchen that would be good for Kathy
Because Kathy doesn't cook.
because Kathy doesn't cook.
It's enough counter space for a pizza box.
There you
so it
go.
would be
That's all you need, and some
fine.
Diet Coke in the fridge.
Yeah, she'd
And
be
you're
good.
When Kathy and I were newly married, we built houses. There was one house between us, but we were in the same cul-de-sac,
Oh yeah.
and we had the same builder, and they were kind of the same layout, right? There was some little bit differences, but when Kathy built the house, she's like, "Okay, I want you to make the kitchen smaller and the front room bigger." And I was like, "Okay, I want you to make the kitchen bigger and the front room smaller."
Yeah.
So we were just like the opposite,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But
You know what? I spend a lot of time in my kitchen, and
Yeah.
Erica, even though she's alone, she cooks a lot. Well, you kind of don't have a choice. There's
Yeah,
not a lot
yeah.
of choices there, but she likes to cook, so
yeah, that's good. Yeah, so she does need a kitchen.
she needs a kitchen. And this would have been a really cute house
And
if
it
it had a kitchen.
Yeah, and you could have done but it would take an investment. Kitchens aren't cheap to
No,
to
they're
do.
not cheap to put
So,
in.
but
Yeah.
I loved it.
I know it even
I
had
loved
like
it so
the
much.
old-fashioned doorbell on the door where you'd kind of
Yes.
turn. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
it's
cute.
really cute. The
So
yard
cute.
was cute. It was
Yeah.
it was really cute.
It was lovely. So if you want to move to New Mexico,
Yeah.
there's a really cute little house for sale.
Yeah. Cute little
Especially if you don't want to cook.
Victorian. Yeah, it was
It's
cute.
really cute. So this week we are, as we said, Garden of Quilts, and then also really busy shipping.
Yes.
Shipping bitty ball. We had a delay in one of our fabrics coming.
Yeah.
That was supposed to, it said it was being delivered Friday. And then we got a notice that there was a weather delay. And we're looking outside
like
going,
it's sunny. My theory is
it's sunshine and it's coming from 2 blocks away.
yeah, and that's where they are. No, my theory is that they forgot to drop it off because
Yeah.
I've had that happen before, where I was supposed to get a delivery of some kind, and they're like, "Oh, there's a weather delay," and I'm like, "There's no
no,
weather.
no.
You
There
forgot to
was no
drop it
weather.
off. You went
Yeah.
back home, and there was a box."
We know the origin. We know where it's going.
Yeah.
We know there's sunshine outside. There's no weather. But so I sewed everything that we could over the weekend, and then we will finish them up today.
Yeah.
But
And I know Riley Blake, I think this is kind of happens with like all the businesses. All the college kids go back to school and then they're shorthanded.
yeah, they are. And it
So-
wasn't Riley Blake's fault. It was the carrier, which we will not mention. But our normal carrier with this company retired. Craig.
He did not.
Yes,
Who
he
said
did.
he could do that?
I don't know. One day someone else came in, and then the next day that same person came in, and we're like,
Where's Greg?
"Where's Greg?" he
He didn't even.
retired.
He
I
didn't even
know.
give a chance for us to say
And
goodbye.
he's been for 20 years.
Ariel can cut that out.
He's just, and we loved him.
He's been our guy for a long time.
And we knew exactly when he was coming. He knew what happens in the village.
Yeah.
He knew when it was going to be witches. He knew what
Right.
to plan on, when to come.
He had a system.
He did. So we'll have to get used to someone new.
That's not the same person.
But it's not, right now, it's not like a consistent person.
We had and there was another carrier. We had a consistent person, but I feel like we haven't seen him, and now it's not.
Yeah,
It's
he
somebody
left
different
too.
too.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like our people.
Well, but
we don't
but
like
Greg,
change. But
Greg had
was-
been around.
yeah.
I mean, he was here when we were in the other building.
Yep.
I remember Holly taking pictures with him and posting them on social
Yeah.
media and stuff. I mean, it's
Like, we always laughed
around a
because he
long
wore
time.
shorts, whether it was.
yeah. He doesn't
Blizzard
look old
storm.
enough to retire.
I know it. I know. Lucky him. My mom and I were talking about this week, and I said, because one of my brothers was like, well, when I retire, I think I'm going to leave. I'm going to go live in Texas or something like that. And I'm like, how nice would that be? To plan on you're going to retire.
Yeah.
And he's 10 years younger than me. And I'm like,
Kathy's still here, and she's the oldest sister.
that's right. My oldest brother is working, and his boys would like him to retire. He owns a
his
trucking
wife.
company.
Oh,
And it's not long haul trucking anymore. It was originally, but they do construction type belly dump.
oh,
So
yeah.
they have multiple trucks out, you know, drivers, and the two boys are now owners in it, his sons.
Oh,
It was originally my grandfather's company. Daryl worked from him from the time he was, I don't know, 12. You know, he learned to driving a semi. You know, that's just, he was driving semis when he was 12, 13 years old
right.
at the yard. And my grandpa never wanted to retire. Like, he was still going to the yard and up until, you know, he got so
Right.
sick and he passed away. And I remember Daryl going, oh, because, you know, things change
Right.
over time. The business changes.
Right.
You're running it now, not grandpa, and so I remember Daryl being just like his boys. Why doesn't he retire?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And his boys are now like that, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
He'll never give it up. Never.
Because
It's
you
just
kind of
part
get
him.
set in your ways, and then you don't realize that things could be
Yeah.
better, a little
Or
different.
different, or,
yeah.
you know. But
Like I mentioned before, Jason's mom, if she needs cash, she still writes out a check to cash and we go to the bank. And you know what? You just let her do it.
yeah, you do.
She's
Yeah.
97.
Yep.
I don't know.
You're not going to change anything
Yeah.
at 97, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I will never retire. Pine needles will just be here till I get hauled away.
Then there'll be a big sale.
Till I fall off a ladder or something again, and
Oh
and
yeah,
it's
you've
all
done that before.
Yeah, no, it was a stool,
Oh, it was a stool.
a wobbly, unsafe, unstable
When
stool.
Sandy's moving things in the store, she's just so focused on moving. You can't talk to her because her head is just going, and she just goes from one thing to the next and doesn't really pay attention to
Yeah.
if something is in a steady spot or not. And she did.
I do
focus to
now.
it.
I
That was
learned my
several
lesson.
years ago.
Yeah, that was several years ago. Fractured my pelvis. I now know. Don't stand on wobbly stools. I get a ladder. I get
Yeah.
a step stool.
Yeah.
So.
Don't try to balance on a ledge.
No. So we have a few new things. Well, let's show what we're going to be shipping out this week. So
So cute.
this is the new bitty bowl. And it's Halloween, obviously, for October. And it has a little tag here that says spells
So cute.
and a couple witches and you know. Now this doesn't have our charm on it because that's another thing that was delayed.
Yeah.
It should arrive today, and then we'll start shipping today when the charm gets here. And you'll have a little wool ball in your kit with a little tiny piece of wool that's brown and a little green wool to make this little pumpkin.
So cute.
And I think I'm going to put a little bit of straw or something in here so my pumpkin sits up
Yeah.
because he's kind of tiny.
And then you just kind of added this.
I did,
'cause
and
it
then
works.
you'll have your
Oh,
little
the
postcard.
Postcard is cute.
Yeah. So then I added one of our little mice. I think she's cute.
So cute.
Mice. Don't know why, but I'm kind of into them right now. And I'm really kind of into these little wool mice.
They're
So
so
this one
cute.
is Camilla.
Yeah.
Yep, this one's Camilla, the little witch mouse. And I'll show you some others that we have. I love her.
She's so cute.
She's so cute. Now this one is called Hello Pumpkin Spice because she's got a little
Little thing of
mug of pumpkin spice latte or cocoa or whatever.
something, yeah.
Yeah, and she's got
Just
this
cute.
little crochet dress, knit dress. So cute.
Really cute.
And then,
I love this one.
yeah, this one is called Grateful Mouse. And
I
she's
just
got a
like the little
dress.
acorn
Yeah,
hat.
she has a little tiny acorn cap and a little scarf on her and a dress. Cute.
Yeah, she's really cute.
And this guy is called Turkey and Pumpkin Pie. Oh my. Because he's got a little sign that he's holding that says turkey and pie and football. Oh my.
Oh, turkey and pie football. Oh
Yeah.
my.
And he too has a little acorn cap.
Yeah.
And
He's
they're
cute.
actual acorn caps.
Well, they are the Thanksgiving one, so they probably go together.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they're
Cute. And then this little guy,
I love him.
he's so cute. This is Gus. Now Gus is got a little wreath he's holding. So he is for Christmas, I would assume, but he's cute with the little,
Yeah.
anyway. And then we have, who's this guy? Sammy.
He's
yeah,
cute.
has Sammy on his little tag. and he's got a little scarf.
I love her with her pearls and her glasses.
I know.
Oh
Now
my
this one is
gosh.
called Grammy.
Oh, Grammy.
And, yep, and that's Grammy Mouse, and that's because her little sign she's holding says, "Who needs Santa when you have a Grammy?"
There you go.
And isn't that the truth?
That's right.
And then we've got Toby
Cute.
and Tilly. And who are you, little one? This one is Elf Made.
Does it
Oh,
have a
because this sign says the elf made me do it.
Oh,
He's got a little scarf. So
cute.
anyway, these are new. We just got these little cute little
They're really cute.
mice, and they're so cute.
But Sandy had the little
But
witch
I
in
have
the
the
bowl,
witch,
and
yeah.
it was just perfect.
Yeah,
She just
She's-
goes in here just perfect.
yeah. I thought that was kind of cute.
Yeah.
So,
Really cute.
yeah. So our little mice. Now you have a story. You were going to tell me about a mouse.
Well, I went to Erica's, I'm packing, I'm getting stuff ready. Erica hadn't done laundry in weeks, and I needed to do some laundry, so I went in to throw in some laundry, and she has like the dog's food in bins
Yeah.
next to the washer, and she had a bag of treats or something, and the bag was moving, and in my mind I was like, what would make that bag move? And then all of a sudden a mouse went running across the washer, and I let out a scream.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just surprised me so much. Like Erica cannot handle spiders or grasshoppers or none of that bothers me. I'm okay with
Spiders.
those. I don't love spiders, but
Yeah.
grasshoppers don't bother me at all. Praying mantis don't bother me at all. Erica hates all of it.
Yeah.
And so Erica came running and she's like, "What's the matter?" And I'm like, "You have a mouse." And we kind of found where they kind of burrowed a little bit. So I think there was probably more than one because she leaves her back door open. There is a screen because it's so hot, but I think a mouse could easily
Yeah. Get in.
get in
They
from
can
there.
squeeze
And
in there.
so I didn't really do any laundry after that.
I can understand that.
She had to do it.
We were watching TV a few nights ago, my mom and I, and all of a sudden, whoop, and my mom's like, "Oh!" And I'm like, "Yeah, I saw it." And there was a little mouse, ping. And her dog went nuts trying to find the mouse, but was looking where he'd seen it run, and I'm like, "No, he's back there,"
Oh.
So I'm like, ran to the store, got mouse traps, everything. We did catch him.
Did ya?
Yep, we did. But then, like 2 nights later, my mom and I are sitting there watching TV, and my mom goes, and I look at her, I'm like, "What did you see?" And she's like, and she points, and there is the biggest black spider. I can do mice. I can survive. I can go to sleep. I can sleep well. But spiders are a whole nother thing. I sent my husband, he was asleep, 911. You huge spider. It said 911, huge
Calm
black
down.
spider in all caps. You must spray today, because I knew he'd get it in the morning. So I got home from work that next morning. Oh, so what I did with this huge black spider, like he was big. Like, and I'm like, "Mom, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?" She's like, "Get the vacuum."
Oh, but then you have to take it outside so it doesn't crawl back out. Yeah.
So I'm getting the vacuum, but I've got her little wand one, that,
Yeah.
and so it's like I'm gonna be this far from the
Yeah,
the
the
spider,
spider.
and I'm freaking out. I
Yeah.
do not like spiders. So I like suck him up, and then I'm like, "Is he in there? Is he in there?" My mom's like, "Yes," and I'm like, "Well, this vacuum is gonna run because it's gonna kill
Yeah.
this thing, and I'm not turning it off till I'm certain that he's dead." And oh my glory! So I got home from work the next day because I get up and go. Randy hadn't got up yet, and he's like, I got home and I went, and he says, "Got your 911?" I said, and I sprayed.
It's taken care of.
Yeah.
You kind of see more spiders, I think, right now as it gets
Yeah.
a little cooler.
Yeah, and I don't do well with spiders. Like it freaks me out. I don't sleep well. Because I'm like, there's one, that means there's 30 of them.
See,
and
that's what I do with the mouse. I don't handle my sweat. Like, I'm okay with these. I think they're
Yeah,
cute.
but, yeah.
I can't.
I'd take a
I
mouse
can't
over a
do-
spider any day.
Yeah, the spiders. Well, and Erica, one night we were sitting there, and this was not this last time I went, but the time before, and we heard a cricket. She has a lot of crickets, and it was in the house.
Yeah,
and she was like freaking out.
find the
And
cricket.
I found the cricket. I'm like, "Just hand me." She had a you know, the little dome that tomatoes came in. I put it over the top, slid a paper, and that didn't bother me at all.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. You okay with crickets?
Cricket's better than spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got it. So we used to carry a lot of Caterpillar cross stitch needle minders, and then I stopped carrying them because we got them, and then we got this big tariff bill.
Yeah, it was
And
like
I'm like,
really bad.
Yeah, and I'm like, I cannot order those anymore. I said,
Yeah, because
I mean,
you would have to sell them for way
too
much
high.
money.
I was like,
I can't
so I
do
just
it.
stopped ordering them. Then I did some research and found that if I kept my orders below a certain level,
Oh,
I didn't have to pay the
tariff.
tariff. So I ordered an order low enough. So it just,
So
we
what
were
she's
selling
saying is
so-
we don't have a lot of these.
we don't have a lot of them because
You can't order
I
a
can't,
lot.
or they're so expensive. But
He's cute.
he's super cute. He's new. We've never had him before. He's a ghost, and he is so cute.
He's really cute.
So
Does it say what he's called on it? It might be easier if Ariel attaches a picture.
guess what he's called? Ghost Magnetic Needle Minder.
I would have never
Imagine
guessed
how
that.
clever.
Yeah.
But he is so cute. And then we haven't had before this one. He was new, and he is the deer.
He's cute too.
Yeah. And then the others that I've got, I think we've had before. But their needle minders are just amazing.
They are, and
So,
they do
so
a really good job. Erica has a lot of them, and
Really
she
good
loves
job.
them.
So we've also got the gingerbread house.
This is the Christmas tree.
Yeah, and then this cat. And I think I got a wreath, but we may have actually already sold out of the wreath.
Oh, so I think we've had a wreath before.
So
Haven't we had the
we
wreath
haven't
before?
had the wreath that I got in. It was
Oh,
a new one.
different
But
one.
anyway, super cute. So just so you know, we've got these back again,
They're
but
really
they are
cute.
in limited quantity because otherwise I have to pay way too much for them with the tariffs. So
That's a bummer.
yeah. And they were just selling so well. I was like, I'm ordering way too often. I'm just going to order, But yeah, I learned my lesson.
You can't order a bunch.
I can't order a bunch. We've shown before the box kit for this one when it first came out. This is called Autumn Skies Runner. This is a Lori Holt box kit. And we now have the sample. So really cute, fall, autumny.
It's cute.
Yeah, really cute.
Mm-hmm.
And it uses fabrics from her autumn collection. So we've got that in. We just got this fabric collection called Mansfield Park. And it is, again, Jane Austen reproduction fabrics. So these are fabrics that were used in the actual Jane Austen quilt. And we've had Pride and Prejudice, and we'll have some others, but this one's Mansfield
Seems like we
Park.
did Sense and Sensibility.
Yeah, and I've shown the box kit for this. This is a free pattern off Riley Blake Designs website, RileyBlakeDesigns.com. I'll put a link below so that you can find the pattern. We will have kits for this. However, they will not be up before this airs tomorrow, because there's one of these fabrics takes so much that we have to order a bunch more in. But it is a free pattern on their website. And this is not the actual Jane Austen quilt. This is a quilt designed by the Riley Blake designers. But the fabrics were used in that original Jane Austen quilt that we've had before and we've shown.
Right.
But really, I love the print that shows like the grounds from Mansfield Park.
Yeah. So it's really cute.
so
and
pretty.
it's got like some little pendants with the people
Yeah, a little cameo looking.
in them. Yeah.
So
It's cute.
really fun.
Yeah.
Love.
And
Jane
we didn't
Austen.
remember, I don't think we'd shown
I don't
this
think
one.
so, but it is September, so
This is the September door hanging.
yeah. And Shelley
cute.
made this one, right? And I think it's really cute.
It is really cute. I like
So
the
we've got
pencils.
the box kits for that.
Yep.
Last week we did a giveaway, which was a charm pack of American Jane, because that's a new fabric collection called Always in Season. And who was our winner for that?
Our winner was
Where'd my water go?
Denser 1519, and Denser is Denicer. And she says, I've been to Garden of Quilts. There are so many quilts. I didn't get to see them all. Maybe next time. So if that is you, or maybe it's supposed to be D nicer. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if it's you, then email me at contact us at pineneedlesonline.com and we will get you your prize. So I didn't really make notes on this one because the question was if you'd been to Garden of Quilts and,
Yeah.
there's a
Been
lot
to
of
Thanksgiving
yes,
point.
no's. A lot of people said that they'd have it on their bucket list.
Yeah.
They'd like to come sometime.
Come see us.
Somebody I talked to on the phone answered the question over the phone for me. She was cute. She's like, I would love to come to Garden of Quilts.
Yeah.
There was one lady that talked about she hadn't been to Garden of Quilts, but Thanksgiving Point has like lots of different places you can
they do.
go. And she said that they were driving back to California and they
yeah.
stopped there and let the kids go to a couple of the things and wore them out so they could
Yeah.
drive back home.
And I'm like, that's the best way to travel with kids. Wear them out.
Yeah. And then she said, if I do come again, I'm going to fly.
Yeah.
So it is kind of a drive
Yeah.
from California. But
But yeah, so that'll be, I'll be there Thursday all day setting up our booth in the vendor barn. And then Shelly and Anna will be there Friday, Saturday in the vendor booth. I'll be there Saturday with my sisters walking the grounds. My sister Carrie's coming from Las Vegas and we're gonna go to Garden of Quilts. And Holly will be at Garden of Quilts, my other sister, because she is the
she works for Riley Blake.
vice president of creative design or something with Riley Blake, and so she'll be there. And so we'll meet up with her and see the quilts. It'll be fun.
I know, yeah, I went last year with Ariel and the girls. It was a lot of fun.
It's so beautiful. And I think the weather is going to be great.
Well, it's supposed to
be great.
it's supposed to start getting cooler on Thursday, so that might be nice walking those gardens.
But we do not have forecasted rain, which is so nice. We have had years
although I have to say, Jason, so my husband had a hip replacement a year ago, almost a year ago, maybe, I can't remember. Anyway, ever since then, his hip will start to hurt and then it rains. And he got up this morning, he's like, I think we're getting a storm. My hip is killing me today.
It's supposed to maybe Tuesday.
Oh,
but by the
there you go.
weekend
Then
it's
it'll be
supposed to
done.
Yeah.
It'll be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to a little cool front.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah.
I know. I like it when it's a little bit cooler.
This week we're going to give away one of our little mice, our little wool mice. So what's our question, Shannon?
The question is, Sandy and I kind of told you a couple of experiences. Have you had an experience with a mouse?
In the house.
Mouse in the house or a mouse outside?
Yeah. Have we ever had one in the store? I don't. In the other.
Oh, we did.
Oh,
upstairs.
that's right. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. We were upstairs
right.
trying to mail.
Yes.
It was a year ago.
It was a year ago.
And I kept telling Sandy, I think we have mice up here. And she was like, I haven't seen droppings. And we didn't see droppings. And then all of a sudden we started seeing them. And there were a lot up there.
There wasn't just a mouse.
No.
There was a bunch. And they were doing some construction on one of the
Yes.
buildings that's attached to us.
Yes, yeah.
And for some reason, there must
have been a nest or something.
We've never had mice.
No.
And we were catching them. Like, we went and
Well,
got
you
mouse traps.
called Randy.
Yeah.
And you said, you have got to come and set some straps. And he set a bunch, and we just heard him like all day.
We were hearing them all day long.
Yeah.
And we set them again, and and then we got them, and we haven't had them again.
No.
Since.
No.
But that was crazy.
We all wore
town.
tennis shoes.
Yeah, it was like, but when you're shipping Bowl Club, it's.
You know what? We
just
did.
had to do it.
We kept shipping Bowl Club,
Well,
even
the
though
mice
there were
were being
mice
caught.
up there. Yeah.
Traps were clapping.
And then every once in a while, one of us would go, oh, there goes another one.
Yeah, but you got to do what you got to do. So
But
we
were, we're here for you.
Yeah. I can't guarantee that if there was an infestation of spiders that I wouldn't delay shipping.
We could ship at Sandy's house.
That's right.
We could all go
Everything
to your
would be
mom's.
going and we'd be shipping somewhere else. 'Cause I don't do spiders.
Yeah, that was.
We're like the postman.
That was
Rain or
crazy.
shine, your Bowl Club will go out.
Well, and because we live, the Jordan River is right behind my house. My backyard goes up to the Jordan River. So we do get mice. And so we've had cats, and we had a really, really good, a cat that was an amazing mouser. Then we had a cat in the house, and I would go downstairs to get stuff out of my food storage room, and I kept feeling like there was a mouse in, And finally I said to Jason, I just think we've got mice down in the food storage room. He's like, we have a cat. I'm like, I know, but that cat was not a mouser, but I just thought the presence. So finally Jason went down one day, and I've told you I'm kind of crazy. I had like 4 big things of toilet paper from Costco, And
At
Jason
all
went to pull
times.
some out, and they had a little colony in my toilet paper. So then he had to start setting traps, and I had a box that had some pasta shells in it. I had gone and bought buckets to put my pasta in so they couldn't
Right.
get into it.
Yeah.
So I was moving it, and we thought we'd gotten rid of them all, and I opened the box and there was a mouse just running around inside. And I was on the other side of the door.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. One thing, I do have a question for our people.
Yes.
Kathy and I and my sisters and my mom, the kids, are going on a cruise
Yes.
in a couple weeks. Is it 2 weeks, Kath? Gosh, it's getting close.
You've been talking about it for so long, and
Yeah,
now it's
I know,
here.
it's here. Have you been to any of the Saint Islands?
St. Thomas, St. Martin.
Thomas, St. Martin, St. Croix, St. Lucia. And is there anything that you would recommend that we make sure we do not miss
Yeah.
while we're there?
Or a good place to eat.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's fun to.
We're
see
kind of
other-
picky, like,
You're picky eaters.
yeah.
I like to, when I go places, I like to experience the food.
Oh, we
That's
don't.
a big thing. No,
Oh,
for
we're
us,
not.
that's a big thing. We like to experience the food.
We go out of town, like we went to Boston and we were like, went to Chili's. And because I like to know I'm going to like what I eat.
Oh, so we ask, where's a really good local place, and people will tell us,
Yeah.
and then we go and we like to experience food.
That's not
I
us.
think that's why we like Disney World better than Disneyland.
Yeah, it probably is.
Because the food in Disney World, there's just so much more variety and stuff. Yeah,
We like what we like, and that's what we. Yeah.
that's what you stick with.
My brother-in-law, when they went to Mexico and stuff, he's like all about go find something.
Yeah,
We're like, nope. Eat on the ship. Eat what the ship prepares.
and we're good.
Eat, bottled water, whatever. We're good.
One of my neighbors, she is the sweetest lady. I love her. She takes notes everywhere she eats, like locally. And then when she goes to eat, she looks at her book. Like,
interesting.
liked this, but make sure you ask it for without this or whatever.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah. So she's very set, and so she would travel well with you.
Yeah, I like my.
Yeah.
We're not adventurous eaters, are we, Kathy? Nope. Kathy's husband is Chappie. On the cruise, he'd order something strange, and he'd say, "Oh, you'll like this," and we're like, "No, I
we
won't." Yeah, no.
When we were in China, Nicole is by far my trickiest eater. And when we were in China, she was trying like the chicken feet and all of this other stuff. I was like, who are you? And where have you
What child?
Yeah, where did you come from? But yeah, she ate a lot of stuff in China. I never thought she would.
That's interesting.
have eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us if there's something we need to make sure we eat there. But I
maybe
can't guarantee
not.
we'll actually go there. But maybe someone in our group. Oh, my sister-in-law would, and my brother. I do have one brother's going, and my sister-in-law, and they are foodies, so they would. Yeah. At least it won't be eating but normal like we do.
Well, and that's the nice thing about on a cruise ship is you
can
can
just-
go back
whatever,
and then
yeah.
it's food that you
The hard thing is,
recognize.
I always want chips and salsa. It's never on a cruise ship.
Oh, they don't have chips and salsa?
No. But Kathy was at the ship you went on, had a place you could go get chips, like a nacho type bar.
Oh, that's what you need.
That's what.
Yeah.
Could you pack your own chips and salsa?
Well, you
Yeah.
could, but that would.
Yeah, that might be a thought. You might need to take your own. I'm having a hot flash.
Hot flash. Anyway, thank you for joining us. We leave a comment and about the mouse situation, or have you been on a cruise to those islands, and is there something we should?
And
say?
if you don't have
and if
anything,
you don't have anything to say,
just
just comment.
give us a shout out.
Yeah, and we will randomly pick a winner and give away one of our little wool mice, and we will see you next week.
Thanks.